This is a Headgum podcast.
Hello, Sasheer.
Hello, Nicole.
How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
Listen, I have questions and queries.
Okay.
So I was reminiscing, and I graduated high school a long, long time ago. But on Thursdays and Fridays, I think those were the days, they had spicy chicken day.
Whoa. I feel like my high school had a pizza day, but a spicy chicken day is so wildly specific.
It was spicy chicken and French fries.
Okay.
And they had one of the most delectable chocolate chip cookies. And one of my best friends from high school, Nick, loves to remind me that I got caught stealing one once.
Ooh.
But I was quick and I threw it under the vending machine and I was like, I only have two.
Wait, how many did you steal?
I stole one.
So did you pay for two and you were trying to steal a third?
Yes, I was trying to pay for two, steal one, which is kind of like how I live currently.
And then did you retrieve the cookie later?
I couldn't. She had her eye on me.
Oh, I see.
And also, I'm not eating off the floor. I'm not that fat.
It wasn't in a wrapper?
No.
Oh.
That is a good question.
Mm-hmm.
So if I remember correctly, they were cookies that were made fresh and they were in a drawer. And you open the drawer and you take the cookies. And I tried to put more napkin around one of the cookies.
Mm-hmm.
And I'd gotten away with it before.
Yeah.
So I was like, I'll get away with it again. But then she was like, you have three. And I said, no, I don't. And I went,
That's really funny.
But here's my quandary, my query.
Mm-hmm.
Do you think I can go back to Middletown High School South on a Thursday or Friday as an adult and get some spicy chicken? Do you think?
I mean, maybe you can. I don't know if any adult can do that and be like, I used to go here. But maybe you can. They'd probably be so happy that you're even there.
I don't want an announcement or anything. I just want the spicy chicken.
They might have to announce it. Or they don't have to. But I think it'd be a real treat for them to be like, Nicole Byers back in town.
I don't think the kids know who I am at this point.
Oh. Does your school
wait, maybe they do, because they're Gen Alpha, I think. And I think they grew up watching Nailed It.
Okay.
So maybe they do know who I am,
Yeah.
and maybe that's how I'll get my spicy chicken, the children.
Does your school have a alum list or a Hall of Fame or whatever?
You absolutely know I don't know this.
Right. Okay.
I don't know. I don't know anything about how to get back into that school.
I'm in my high school's Hall of Fame.
What does that mean?
There's plaques on the wall. It's
in the school?
In the school, yeah.
With your face and stuff?
Yes.
And people pass by and go, Sasheer?
Yeah.
Or they go,
Sasheer.
that girl?
Uh-huh. To be like, these people went to our school.
That's crazy. I don't know if they have that.
Yeah. Maybe. Probably.
Wow.
I feel like schools love being like, we did that. We're responsible for this person's education and career.
Whoa.
So maybe.
How do I do that? How do I say, put me on your wall and give me chicken?
Maybe you guys need to create a ceremony where you award me.
A ceremony?
And then I'll come back and I get chicken for life.
I have a badge. It's who's this adult? And I'm like, I'm not an adult. I'm here for chicken.
Or you could go undercover.
Okay.
There was a woman, I don't know, a couple years ago who dressed as a student because her kid was getting bullied or something. And so she wanted to, I guess, bully the kids back. And she just put a hoodie on and walked into the school and then beat the shit out of those kids.
But she got caught.
She did get caught. Yeah.
I'm sure her punishment would be more severe than me just getting chicken.
Definitely. You're not beating kids up.
But what if I find one that I don't like? I'm just chicken. Wait, I still talk to my guidance counselor.
Oh, that's nice.
I wonder if she still works at Middletown High School South. And I'm saying the school's name a lot because I'm really hoping someone's going to help me with this.
Someone might, yeah.
Middletown High School South in Middletown, New Jersey.
That's so interesting that they were so good.
I remember them being so good.
Wow.
And I was talking to that nice man in my life and he was like, I don't think you should seek this out because they might not taste as good as you remember. And then I almost burst into tears.
Oh, no.
Because I can like taste it on my lips.
Yeah. Would it be a huge disappointment if you tasted it and you're like, oh, no, everything I believed in is gone?
Well, it would be a huge disappointment, but that's why I'm like putting it out there. And then like, I don't want to sneak in. I want them to be ready for me. I want them to make the best basket of spicy chicken. Like, I want them to like put their fucking feet in it. You know what I mean?
I'm also like astonished that they had like fresh baked cookies. Were they baking them at the school?
Yes, and it smelled so good in the mornings. And it was not fair for this little fatty because I'd be like, when are the cookies done?
I feel like most...
They'd be like, go to class.
I feel like most schools like don't care. Like they're like, here's spaghetti. You know, like here's something we can make for the masses. I don't feel like the meals are made with love.
I feel like these meals were made with love.
Wow. That's great.
My senior year, well, this wasn't like a hunger thing, but I went to lunch twice because the lunch period I was assigned, none of my fucking friends were in it. So then I would go out and smoke weed with Pete. And then I would, during English, I would go to that lunch period and hang out with my friends.
I see.
And then my English teacher was like, you have to come to class. And I was like, this is not my fault.
You guys scheduled this wrong.
I don't know why you did it like this. Because I didn't go there to learn. I went to hang out.
I came for friends.
I did.
Yeah. Damn.
But that's my mission for 2026. I'm going to get spicy chicken from Middletown High School South.
I think this is attainable. I think this can happen.
Will you fly across the country with me to eat spicy chicken? Please, it's my dying wish.
Are you dying?
We're all dying, if we're going to be real about it.
I mean, this is true. We are all dying.
Every day we live, we're a day closer to death, which is a bummer if you think about it, but
yeah,
a necessary truth that we need to be living.
Yeah, for sure. I mean,
what if there's other stops?
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Like if we're like already in New York and we can pop over to Jersey, great. I don't want to make the trip just for this Middletown chicken sandwich.
But what if we made the trip and then went to New York?
Okay.
What if the trip was the impetus for us going to New York and having a fun time?
Okay, sure.
Or have you been to the Poconos?
I don't think I have, no.
There's trains there, 1.
I love trains.
2, there's a hotel with a champagne bathtub.
Oh, that's fun.
And then a heart bathtub.
Ooh.
Do you want to go have a romantic weekend with me?
In the Poconos?
Yeah.
That sounds really nice. I would love to.
Thank you. Thank you so much. Maybe our weekend will be spicy chicken 2 days in New York, and then we go to the Poconos and see some fun hotel rooms and trains. I'm crying.
That sounds really lovely. I would like that.
Okay, thank you so much, because I pitched it to that nice man in my life, and he was like, "You're not going to trick me into going to Pennsylvania," and I said, "I guess I'll just have to have a romantic weekend with Sasheer," and he goes, "Okay." I said, "All right."
I mean, it's one of many. We have many romantic weekends.
We do. I would say a lot of our trips are rather romantic, and people are like, "Sisters? Your sisters?
Yeah, we're like in the honeymoon suite. And we're like, "We're married." And they're like, "No.
No, you're
Can't fool
sisters.
us.
No.
You're having too much fun to be married."
That's very funny. I didn't think about that.
Right?
Yeah, married people are probably not having as much fun as us. Not as much giggles.
Not as much giggles, yeah.
That's sad.
And that is sad.
Oh, my goodness. Maybe I don't want to get married.
I do think it changes things. I mean, I've never been married, but I've heard, I've seen, I've observed from the outside.
I have been married.
That's right. That's true. And
simply don't know. We didn't live together.
Yeah, it's true.
It was a sham.
It's a sham of a wedding.
It was more than 10 years ago, so I think I can't get in trouble for it. And I've spoken about it publicly all over the place.
Yeah. Can you get in trouble for it? Oh, I guess, yeah. It is a scam.
I frauded the government. But I was a youth.
I mean, are you even living if you're not frauding the government once in a while?
We're all dying. You gotta live like you're gonna die. Fraud a couple times. Honestly, fraud a lot.
Yeah.
Where are my government bucks going?
I don't know.
It's crazy.
It's crazy.
I'd be driving sometimes and I'm like, that's not a pothole. That's a sinkhole. That's like, I don't know, like, that's too big.
Yeah.
Where's my government bucks going?
Yeah.
I would like an itemized receipt.
Me too.
Tell me where it's going.
We should.
I have to itemize my taxes and shit.
Yeah. I tell you what I spend my money on. Tell me what you spend your money on. What you spend my money on.
Yes. How do you spend my money?
Exactly.
Which potholes did you fill?
Mm-hmm.
What child did you give lunch to? I want names. I want to know which child I'm feeding.
That's really. It's like one of those like when you like adopt an elephant from a different country and they're like, here's an update on Shishi. And you're just like giving a little story.
Update on Shishi. Wait, have you adopted an elephant from another country?
I haven't. I should though.
I think you should. I think it would be really nice.
Yeah. I mean, I guess you're not adopting, but you're like sponsoring them.
Yeah. I'd love to sponsor an elephant.
Yeah.
I want to go touch more animals. That sounded wild. You want to touch more animals? You want to get at them?
With consent.
With consent.
Mm-hmm.
Well, yes. And well, listen,
like, no,
listen. No, that's not where I was going. I was like, well, animals don't talk. They don't really consent. But when they come over, they're consenting.
That's true.
And they're like, when they like present themselves, that's consenting.
I just catnapped a cat.
Yes, that cat did not consent to being taken.
I think it did. So there's this cat that's been coming outside of the house like every so often, but only comes around when I'm in town. And so it feels like it likes me and would present, would shake its little ass, would like whip its little tail and like rub about on my legs. And I was like, oh my God, you love me. And then also would try to walk in the house whenever we'd open the door. And I was like, damn, you really want to get in here. And at first my girlfriend and I thought we were going to make it an outdoor cat. And we like bought this little like kind of like plastic house.
A catio.
Ooh, look at you.
I learned and then I retained.
You retained, yeah.
I've been waiting for months to say that.
You're like, when can I
say catio to somebody? So it was like a plastic catio.
It actually wasn't a catio.
Well, all right.
But it was like a little cat house. And you know, we're trying to like put food in there and usher her into the house. And she was like, I guess, but I like being in the dirt. And then so she just like lay in the garden. And then eventually we're like, well, maybe she could be like an indoor-outdoor cat. Mm-hmm. But in order for her to come indoor, we need to like go take her to the vet. And so we took her to the vet and she was already fixed. So like, I don't know if she used to belong to somebody or like kind of belonged to somebody or if we just stole someone's cat. I have no idea. But she did have fleas and she was malnourished. So I was like, so she's not like actively being taken care of. And she's like pretty chill around humans. So I was like, okay, you're kind of used to humans. So that's good, I guess. And they were like, yeah, she's all clear. Like no diseases or anything like that. Here's her cat. and then we were like, okay, let's bring her inside. But then we were like, well, we can't have her outside again because then she's gonna like she might bring something like diseases or fleas or whatever to the other animals in the house. So now she's an indoor cat and she was screaming the first night, like screaming her head like she was like, wait, why can't I leave? What do you mean?
You imprisoned a cat.
I know. The vet was like, well, she got a home, but at what cost?
That's a funny vet.
It's a really funny vet. She had the world.
She could go anywhere she wanted. And you said, no.
No.
Wow.
But she's getting fed regularly. She's clean. She's safe. She's going to fight for her life out there.
But maybe that's what she enjoyed.
I know. Maybe she did.
Maybe she was like, I love fighting for my life. I love one. Maybe she's like Jack from Titanic. We're like.
Okay.
Come on.
Please explain further.
So he has that like monologue where he's like, he goes to dinner with like Rose's like family and friends or whatever. And he's like, nope, don't really have a home. I'm just out here in these streets. I don't know what I'm going to do when I get to America. You got to live one day like there's not going to be the next day. And everyone's like, here. You don't remember this part?
I really don't. No, I didn't watch it as much as you did.
Okay, well, this cat is Jack from Titanic.
Yeah, she might be. But she is calming down. She is like getting used to the other animals and getting used to the house. And I think it's okay. But for a minute, I was like, Did I ruin her life? Did I just ruin this cat's life?
Does she try to bolt every time the door opens?
Now she does not.
No, she does not.
She actually never did bolt. She was kind of like, well, I see you guys walking out the door. Why can't I walk out the door? Just like eyeing the door like, well, I don't understand. But she doesn't, she does not try to bolt when we open the door, which is nice. So I think she's comfortable.
Or what is that where, what did Belle from Beauty and the Beast have?
Oh, Stockholm Syndrome.
Yeah, she might have Stockholm Syndrome. Or she's like, I don't know. This was better here, I guess. I don't know.
I love my captors.
I love it. I love it. I love it.
Oh, no. But she's so cute. And she's mine.
What is her name now?
Sesame.
Sesame.
Yeah.
I like Sesame.
Yeah.
I didn't know that you finally landed on a name.
That was the working name. I think that's I haven't thought of a better name since we came up with Sesame. So I think that's probably it.
What was the name I came up with? Sally Woodward or something like that?
Oh yeah, it was like Karen Johnson. It was like you're like, it should be a normal name.
I just think it'd be really funny. Well, I guess you don't take a cat to a dog park, but I just like in a dog park the like being like Jamal Simmons. Like I think that's. Do I know a Jamal Simmons?
I don't.
I think it's Jamal Sims.
Oh.
Okay, it's Jamal Sims. That's who I was thinking of.
Mm-hmm.
Said a name adjacent to him.
Yeah. No, that is funny.
She didn't have like a collar or anything, so like she didn't come with a name.
Yeah, nothing. She was Jack. she was of the world.
That's so funny. When Charlie, John Milheiser, my old roommate, when someone found him and brought Charlie to us, his name was Corn Cob. And I'm all about honoring an animal's life before they came to me. But I was like, John, we have to change that name. We cannot call an animal Corn Cob.
No.
And then John was like, Charlie. And I was like,
Charlie's a really good name.
I don't think so.
I like it.
I don't know. I think it's like a really basic animal name.
Yeah. But
I think if you gathered 100 dogs, there'd be at least 60 named Charlie.
Oh. I don't know if I've met another Charlie, though.
Really?
Maybe I don't think I have. It sounds like a kid name.
Maybe that's what I'm thinking about. Children.
But
I feel like this is funny because before I said that sentence, I was like, everyone's animal's named Charlie. I cannot think of a single other person who has an animal named Charlie.
Yeah, I can't either.
I don't know. I just felt like such a basic name. Like Clyde is such a fun name for an animal. Clyde.
They feel like they're in the same category.
No.
Clyde and Charlie? It's just like
no.
It's either a child or old man's name. They feel like
You think Charlie's an old man's name?
Clyde is for sure.
Clyde is.
No,
Charlie,
old man would be Charles.
Yes.
Yeah.
Charlie to me is like a young white. Like, that's our little girl, Charlie. And Charlie is like, shall we said my name? She's a gremlin.
Oh my God.
Who said my name?
She's foaming at the mouth. Why is Charlie like that? Oh no.
I don't know. I don't know why she's like that.
There's also Charlie in the Chocolate Factory.
Oh, yeah.
He took over a whole factory.
Does Charlie take over the factory?
I think so, after all those kids die.
That's a stain on his legacy.
I know. Now that feels like a scam. Willy Wonka's like, now you got to deal with this. This is your factory.
Is there a sequel to Charlie and the Chocolate Factory?
I don't think so. Was there a sequel?
There's a sequel book. It's Charlie and the Great Glass Elevator. And it's what happens after they break the glass ceiling of the factory and keep going.
Whoa.
I'm so surprised that it hasn't been made into a movie. They keep remaking the first one over and over again.
I think it's because nobody likes new things. Or rather, the industry feels like people just want a rehashing of old things as opposed to like new things. You know what's really... Okay, we have to take a break.
Oh, great.
Starting Starting the year with a wardrobe refresh, Quince has you covered with luxe essentials that feel effortless and look polished. They're perfect for layering, mixing, and building a wardrobe that lasts. Their versatile styles make it easy to reach for them day after day. Quince has all the staples covered, from soft Mongolian cashmere sweaters that feel like designer pieces without the markup, to 100% silk tops and skirts for easy dressing up, to perfectly cut denim for everyday wear. Their wardrobe essentials are crafted to last season after season. Their Italian wool coats are real standouts. They're beautifully tailored, soft to the touch, and built to carry you through years of wear, not just one season. The quality shows in every detail: the stitching, the fit, the fabrics. Every piece of it is thoughtfully designed to be your new wardrobe essential. And like everything from Quince, each piece is made with premium materials in ethical, trusted factories, then priced far below what other luxury brands charge. I love Quince. Honestly, I think it's so wonderful. And I can't tell you how much I'm loving my new cashmere sweater. It is a staple for sure. And I cannot wait to give one to my best friend this holiday, my best friend Sasheer. And honestly, I think that my cashmere sweater is holding up so well. Like, I've washed it, I followed the label instructions, and it's truly holding up, and it looks like I bought it yesterday. So refresh your wardrobe with Quince. Don't wait. Go to quince.com/bestfriends for free shipping on your order and 365-day returns. Now available in Canada too. That's QUINCE.com/bestfriends to get free shipping and 365-day returns. Quince.com/bestfriends. We're back.
Yes.
We're still on Charlie and the Chocolate Factory.
Yeah.
Because, like, okay, Hollywood does a weird thing where they don't allow the consumer to tell them what they want.
Yeah.
They go, we're going to keep remaking things. And we go, please stop.
Mm-hmm.
And then like something like Sinners comes out and it does so well. And then they're like, that's crazy. We don't know why that happened.
I know.
We don't want more of that. We're going to give you more regurgitation.
Yeah.
Like with Girls Trip came out, they were like, an anomaly. And then like Bridesmaids did so. It's so strange.
Well, I feel like the common denominator with that is like it's people of color or women.
Yes.
And they're like, that must have been a fluke. Like Waiting to Exhale was so successful.
So successful. Let's adapt more Terry McMillan books.
Yeah. They weren't like, maybe we should have more Black female leads. Like every so often they did, but they weren't like, wow, we need to take this as an example.
Yes.
Like people will watch these things.
And it's really confusing to me. And okay, I just watched Tron Ares.
Mm-hmm.
One, I'm a 9-inch nail head girl. I like them.
Amazing.
I said 9-inch nail head. 9-inch nail. They're the 9-inch nails.
9-inch nails.
Trent. I think the lead man's name's Trent.
Trent Reznor? Yeah.
Oh, I thought it was Razor. I'm really glad I didn't say that out loud.
I can see why you'd think it was Razor.
Right? I'm a 9-inch nail. My name's Trent Razor. I don't even know what he sounds like.
I don't either.
But Tron Ares. And I said last night to that nice man, I was like, I want to watch all of the Tron movies. And he was like, there's just 2 other ones.
That's so funny.
And I said, there isn't a whole franchise. He said, no. And I said, what are you talking about? And then he had to look it up.
Also, like, didn't the other Trons flop? Or, like, were they not, like...
Well, one is from 1982. That's the original Tron.
Uh-huh.
And I believe the second Tron came out in 2010.
Uh-huh.
Tron Legacy. I know this because I just looked it up.
Wow.
And honestly, huge gaps.
Yeah.
Huge gaps.
Mm-hmm.
And then 2010 and then 2025, another huge gap.
That's a huge gap for sure.
And they really set it up for a sequel, but I just feel like, okay, when you're acting with like CGI, this is a note for the director.
Okay.
I don't
she
know.
has notes.
I don't know who the director was.
Yeah.
I think his name is Joaquin something. It was a J, but I was like, I think we're not saying the J part.
Mm-hmm.
I think when you haven't decided what things are going to be in post, you got to get all the levels. You got to be like, that thing in the sky is really small. That thing in the sky is really medium. That thing in the sky is big and scary.
Yeah.
Because some of the reactions, I was like, I don't know, that was a medium thing in the sky.
That is really hard, like, to just tell an actor
Uh-huh.
something really scary is happening in front of you. React, but like they can't see it, and you don't know what it is until post, and they're just like guessing.
Yeah.
Yeah. There was one day when I was shooting Agatha where we had like a blue screen set up, and all the actors were shooting this individually, and they'd be like, "Okay, now look at Allie and smile," and I had to like pretend Allie was next to me and be like. I'm like, what? I don't know what she's doing.
It's weird.
We're just guessing. It's really weird. I mean, I do prefer when things are practical, which
yes.
if it's space or like explosions, you can't always do that, of course. But I would like things to go back to like, let's have it in the room.
Yeah, it would be nice because I barely like composite photos.
Yeah.
Where they're like, they're there, smile. And I'm like, they're not. They're not, and I know it. I don't like it.
I don't like this.
It's not even acting. It's just smiling for a poster that I simply don't like.
Yeah.
But, okay, here's the thing. I'm back to Tron.
Okay.
I would like a sequel. I don't think they're going to do a sequel for like another 10, 15 years because that seems to be the trajectory.
That's the trend, yeah.
And it like really upsets me because I love Tron.
But then in 10, 15 years, we'll be like, oh my God, Tron's back.
Oh my God, you're right.
You know?
That is
It'll be a
nice.
payoff.
I got to say, the vibes, that Trent man, he knows what he's doing.
With the music?
I think he's going to be huge.
I think so. I think he has a chance.
There's so much I don't know about.
Such as?
9 Inch Nails.
Oh, right. I wasn't a 9 Inch Nails head. I'm aware of them. I know that one song that you sent me.
Yes. Closer.
But I think I would like them. They seem up my alley.
I really like them. I feel like they're just like vibes.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm just like, ooh, wait. I worked out. I listened to the whole Tron Aries soundtrack.
Wow.
I had a nice time. And then I was like, well, I got to get on the treadmill now. So then I started listening to just like their best of the Apple Music compilation. Yeah. Playlist. Yeah. And I was having a great time. I was just like, I was walking on the treadmill, like shaking my butt. I was having such a good time.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Oh my God. I'm watching the Daniel Craig James Bond movies right now. Have you seen those?
No.
They're really good. My girlfriend was like, how'd you miss this? Because you love action movies. And I was like, I guess James Bond as a franchise just felt like a boy thing or like just watching one man do stuff.
Yeah.
And I was like, no. I'm not really sure. But these movies are crazy.
Oh.
I love it. Every movie starts, at least in the Daniel Craig ones, it's like a $14 million stunt. It's like a helicopter is fighting with a plane, and then they jump on a boat, and then it goes under. It's like so much stuff.
They show you all the transportation.
So literally, like trains, planes, automobiles. It's every piece of transportation, and it's crazy. I'm like screaming. I'm like, oh my God, we just started! And every movie, I'm like, he needs to be fired. He is so bad at his job.
Really?
He's good at his job, but he is killing people without asking them questions. He is fucking everybody. He's just a mess. And they're like, James is at it again. I'm like, he's always at it. He's never going to change. No matter how many times you punish him, he's going to mess it up.
That's so funny. I've never watched a single one.
You should.
And I think the reasoning is he's British.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah.
And then they're set in London, or they set all over the world.
All over the world, but they're like main agencies in London, yeah.
Sometimes the British accent, and like this is not me being really mean to our people, our friends over the sea. Sometimes I get tired of that accent a little bit.
I agree with you. I have to put subtitles on.
Yeah.
And my girlfriend makes fun of me, too, because she's like, they are speaking English. And I'm like, but I have no idea what they're saying.
Yeah, sometimes the words run together in a way that I'm like, oh, I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
You're going to have to repeat that one for me.
Yeah.
Pierce Brosnan, was he one?
He was one.
And then Sean Connery?
Yes.
Oh, I know.
So you do know.
I know so much about him.
Yeah.
Never seen it.
Yeah. Well.
And then those are the 3, right?
Yes.
And now they keep teasing that like a 4th one will appear, will rise.
There's been a bunch, but right now we're waiting to hear who the newest one is going to be
Yeah.
post Daniel Craig.
Interesting. I wonder who it'll be.
I wonder who it'll be.
Mm.
I feel like Idris Elba was like part of the conversation for so long,
Mm-hmm.
which I think actually people agree. They'd be like, honestly, if James Bond is not white, it can be Idris Elba. Like people are willing to accept that.
That's really funny that you get so popular that people are like, the blackness is fine.
I'll accept it.
Whatever. Or he's just tan.
Mm-hmm.
So Idris Elba is in an Apple TV show that's on season 2.
Okay.
Because Apple TV be moving in darkness. They be moving
Yes.
at night. I never know what's going on over at Apple TV,
Yeah.
but I like it.
They have so many shows.
They're doing
and
a lot of fun shit.
don't know what they are.
I liked the first couple episodes of Pluribus.
Mhm.
But Hijack.
Okay.
So the first season, he's on a 6-hour flight that gets what? Hijacked. It's called Hijack.
Oh my goodness.
And then we got 6 hours to solve it.
Ooh.
It gets solved because he comes back for season 2. And now he's on a train. And I said, wow.
Transportation.
Yes. And I am so excited to watch it. I love Idris Elba.
Yeah, me too.
My goodness. He's got such a nice voice and such a nice face.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know what it's about other than hijackings. I don't know what he does. I know he's got a family. And his wife was like, hey, he'll be okay, or something like that. I don't know. She said something. I wasn't really paying attention to her. I was like, get back to
him. That's great.
Last night I watched Van Helsing.
Okay. I don't know what this is.
So I knew that Van Helsing was a man who hunted vampires.
Okay.
But this movie was crazy. So it's a very 2004 movie.
Mm-hmm.
It stars Hugh Jackman. For some reason in the 2000s, everyone was like, steampunk.
Yes.
And this is very steampunky.
Mm-hmm.
And Hugh Jackman plays Van Helsing, this vampire hunter, and he's bad at it. I gotta say, he's got like this crossbow thing that shoots stakes. He be staking these bitches and they don't die.
Huh.
But then suddenly he'll stake one and they'll die. And I'm like, what was different about that stake?
Yeah.
Is it the heart? Is it the location? I don't know.
The rules need to be clear.
Frankenstein is in it.
What?
I know. And get this, I'm not even done. Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde is also in this.
Okay, so this feels like a fairy tale world.
Yes. And there's a bunch. Okay, so he goes to like confess at one point, and then they're like, it's Van Helsing again. We know you've sinned. And he's like, come on in. And then there's all of the religions with like in a laboratory. Like all of the religions are like cooking things up to fight demons.
Wild.
I don't know. It was very strange.
Yeah.
Then he has to go to Transylvania.
Mm-hmm.
And you want to know who's in Transylvania?
Dracula?
Kate Beckinsale.
Oh. Why is she there?
I don't. She's Transylvanian
Okay.
with coiffed hair that's never, ever undone.
Is she a vampire?
No,
Oh.
she just lives in Transylvania.
Okay.
And she's trying to protect her other Transylvanians from Dracula, who is in Transylvania, who was hanging out with Frankenstein's maker and he's trying to get the codes of what the maker was doing to make Frankenstein, to like make life, because he wants to make a bunch of vampire babies that he's birthing out of sacks, like the Matrix.
This sounds like fan fiction.
It felt like fan fiction.
Huh.
And then Kate Beckinsale, I'm all for having like women be in action movies and like get hit. They treat her like a rag doll. They throw her against rocks and the pavement and buildings. And then she gets up and she's like, whoo, like she's fine.
That's really funny.
The only injury she had was just like a little bit of blood on her mouth. And I was like, what?
Well,
It was wild.
my goodness.
Her accent, I don't know if it's accurate.
Well, I have no idea how Transylvanians talk.
Me either, but I'm sure it's not like her. I didn't do any research, but I said, that's wrong.
Mm-hmm. My goodness.
And she's wearing a corset that cinches her so tiny. I was like, so they're bopping her around and she can't breathe? I hope she got paid well.
I hope so too. Didn't she have her own franchise? Underworld? Is that a thing?
I believe so.
I didn't see any of those movies.
I haven't seen those either. I think
But
so.
they did well, I think.
Is it Underworld?
Yes, yeah, Underworld.
Yeah.
And how many movies are there?
I feel like there was a video game too.
Maybe it's based on a video game.
She played in 4 of the 5 films.
Whoa,
great.
That's nice. That means on that second movie, she probably got to renegotiate to something delicious.
Mm-hmm. I sure hope so. We're rooting for her.
Yeah, we're rooting for Kate Beckinsale. She hasn't been in a movie in years, and I'm like, I'm rooting for you, girl.
Rooting for you. I feel like she's doing stuff. I feel like she's like actively out.
I feel like I've like seen her out and about, and by seeing I mean like opened Instagram and seen her.
Yeah, exactly.
But she's beautiful in this movie.
Mhm.
My God. And Frankenstein is crazy. It was one of the craziest movies I've ever seen. And Van Helsing, much like James Bond, very bad at his job.
Mhm.
It was like actually crazy how bad he was.
Mhm.
And then, there was also werewolves in it.
That's too much. It's too much to keep track of.
It was a lot.
Yeah.
And
Have you
it
seen
was-
the Blade movies?
Oh my God. People really like Blade 2 more than Blade 1.
I don't think I've seen Blade 2.
Blade 1 is incredible.
Mhm.
Oh my God. And then the woman who's like his kind of sidekick, I'm like, where is she?
Hmm.
Where'd she go? She was
wasn't-
great.
She wasn't in stuff later?
I don't think so. And
Hmm.
she's not in Blade 2.
Yeah.
Sana Lathan is in it. I don't
Oh.
say her name right.
Sanaa
Sanaa
Lathan?
Lathan.
Yeah.
She's great in it.
Great.
Her hair is always coiffed.
That's great.
Oh my God.
She probably brought a personal.
She probably did. It looks so good. Oh my God. I do love an action movie.
I love an action movie.
And that's why I really wanted to watch Van Helsing. And we were going to watch the trailer. And I said, no, I love Hugh Jackman. We should have watched the trailer. I think I would have made a different choice. It was a really wild movie. I couldn't believe it. And then the man who directed it had also directed The Mummy. And I love The Mummy.
Yeah.
The Mummy is a pretty coherent movie.
Yeah.
This one, I was like,
Too much going on.
what are we doing? It was a
Mhm.
lot.
Yeah.
And you know what's really interesting?
I don't. Please tell me.
Okay, good. So they rebooted The Mummy with Leap from Planes, Mission Impossible, Tom Cruise. And they were going to do
They
like,
remade The Mummy with Tom Cruise?
I'm 100% sure.
Was it the same Mummy?
In 2017.
Yes.
Yes.
It was,
It was
I
the same Mummy movie? Like, it was like,
it wasn't like the Brendan Fraser
Oh.
Mummy. It was so Universal owns like The Mummy, Frankenstein, werewolves, like Mary somebody and somebody else wrote
Mary Shelley?
Yeah, and then a man wrote the books, and Universal owns those properties, so they were trying to make their own like monster universe,
Got it.
and they were going to start with The Mummy,
Yeah.
and it didn't go so hot.
Mm.
And I was like, y'all should have looked at Van Helsing again and said, we got to actually have a game plan if we're going to do this,
Mm-hmm.
because it was, dare I say, a little muddied,
Mm. A muddied mummy?
a muddied mummy. But I will say, the performances were really fun.
All right, nice.
Mm-hmm.
Mhm.
Yeah. No.
Yeah.
Should we take a break?
Let's take a break. Chime is changing the way people bank. Fee-free and smarter banking built for you. Not like old school banks that charge you overdraft and monthly fees. Built for you, not the 1%. Chime isn't just another banking app. They unlock smarter banking for everyday people with products like MyPay, giving you access to up to $500 of your paycheck anytime, and getting paid up to 2 days early with direct deposit. Some old banks still don't do this. Forget overdraft fees, minimum balance fees, and monthly fees. Chime turns everyday spending into real rewards and progress. Bank fee-free plus overdraft coverage you can count on. Helps you build credit history stress-free. Get paid when you say up to $500. Earn up to 3.5% APY on savings, 8 times higher than a traditional bank. Rated 5 stars by USA Today for customer service, real humans 24/7. My younger self would have really appreciated the no overdraft fees because, sometimes you don't got it and you need the money and you ask for the money and then they want to give you the money, but then they charge you for having the money. So it's nice that you can get the money without having to pay more money later. And I love that you're talking to real humans at any moment. Sometimes I have questions about what's going on or how I can access my money. And I don't want to talk to AI. I don't want to talk with a chat bot. It's not so nice to be able to talk to a human and be able to explain what I need. Chime is not just smarter banking, it's the most rewarding way to bank. Join the millions who are already banking fee-free today. It just takes a few minutes to sign up. head to chime.com/bestfriends. That's chime.com/bestfriends.
Chime is a financial technology company, not a bank. Banking services and debit card provided by the Bancorp Bank N.A. or Stride Bank N.A. Members FDIC. Spot and eligibility requirements and overdraft limits apply. Timing depends on submission of payment file. Fees apply at out-of-network ATMs. Bank ranking and number of ATMs according to U.S. News and World Report 2023. Chime checking account required.
We're back.
We're back.
I like this sweatshirt. This is Farm Rio, right?
It is from Rio.
Can I criticize Farm Rio?
If you want.
I feel like they used to make some really fun stuff, and I don't know if the stuff is fun anymore.
I think I've gotten some fun stuff recently. But I also I haven't bought a bunch of stuff. I used to buy so much stuff from them. But I have slowed down on buying, period. So I don't know what they got going on.
I don't know. I just feel like last time I looked, there weren't like fun sweatshirts and stuff. It was a lot more structured pieces. That's all.
Dang. Sorry, girl.
It's okay. I shouldn't be buying things anyway. I said 2016, I'm not buying anything new. I have bought so many new things.
Oh, no. Wait a minute.
It's
Did
gone.
you say 2016?
What did I say?
I think you said 2016.
What year is it?
2026. You went back 10 years.
2026. It's crazy that we're in 2026.
It is, yeah.
We're in the damn future.
This is the damn future. It doesn't feel like it, though.
It's bad.
Yeah.
No flying cars, nothing.
Not the future I want.
This is not the future I want. I really do wish we had like at least hovering cars. Wouldn't that be fun?
I'm scared of that, though, because I just feel like people would crash more.
You're right.
Like, because also, like, do we need air roads? Like, what's going to dictate people, like, flying, like, in a way that's structured as opposed to, like, everyone's just flying and good luck? Like,
no, you're right. Yesterday, when I was coming home from the airport, I got in the car. This man was nice. I asked him to turn on music. He said, sure. And then I closed my eyes, and then he took off in a way that I was like, we're still in the airport. I don't know how you're going this fast.
Oh, God.
And then he slammed on the brakes so hard. You know me. If I'm in the back seat, I'm not wearing a seatbelt. Those are my rules. And I flew into the passenger seat.
Oh, God.
And it had one of those hard things on the back. So like my whole body slammed into it with my knees going first, and it hurt so bad.
No.
And then this man, before he said sorry to me, rolled down the window, looked at the man he almost hit, and went, "This is my lane. What are you doing?" And the guy goes, "I'm really sorry." And he goes, "You should be. My lane." Rolled up the window and took off. And I was like, do I get out of this car? But then I was like, but if I get out, I have to wait for another Uber. We're just going to chance my life. And do you think I put on a seatbelt? No. And he gets to, you know how you get off the highway and my house is like pretty quickly off the highway? So he had a turn signal on, blew past that right, and then just stayed in an active lane and went, was that where it was? And I was like, yes, but you could keep going and make another right eventually. And he went, oh, are you sure? And I was like, yeah, move the car. And he was like, oh, okay.
Oh, my God.
And then we turned up my street, and then he goes, hey, do you have a dog? And I was like, yes. And he was like, here, take. And then as he's driving, fully turns and looks into his like thing in the middle.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh, no, I'm okay. I'm okay. And then he was like, no, here's a car. And I was like, I don't want anything from you.
What was he trying to give you?
I don't know, because I did not want it. If you drive like this, you're going to kill my dog. There's just no way you're going to be nice to my animal.
Yeah, 100%.
This human you almost killed twice. And then we like get to the house, and he's like, are you sure you don't want it? And I was like, I don't want anything from you. And he was like, well, if you need another ride to the airport, I said, I will not call you.
Never again.
And he goes, is something wrong? I said, I don't want this.
This is a bad,
I don't want this.
This is a bad trip.
I was like, do you not remember you yelled at a man? I slammed into your seat. You almost killed me again. You almost killed me twice.
Did you leave a 5-star review?
Sure did. And I tipped him. He knows where I live.
That's true.
I don't want him slamming down the street trying to come to me.
Yeah. I only put a bad review, it was just an honest review for an Uber driver because he was legit driving on the wrong side of the road. I was like, oh no. I think he was like sleepy.
Oh no.
And also, like, maybe didn't know the rules of the road. It was like we were truly like on the left side, and I was like, "Oh, you gotta go to the other side of the road." And he's like, "Oh, okay." I was like,
okay.
and I was like, I have to tell Uber. Like, I can't let this person just be out in the world.
Wait, was that here or was like out of the country?
I feel like it was here. I don't know if it was LA, but it was definitely in the States. And I was like, yeah, I don't think he knows the rules of the road. And I think he was also trying to, like, almost falling asleep. And Uber was like, we'll take care of it. I don't know
Oh
what
my
they did.
God. When I was in Alpharetta, Georgia, I
Mhm.
thought I was going to Atlanta. Was not in Atlanta. I was in Alpharetta. I got in an Uber, and this man, I think, had just sprayed cologne all over himself and the car.
Ugh.
And the music was good, and I was like, "Ooh, this is good music." And then I looked in the dashboard. This man was just watching music videos while he was driving, and I was like, "I don't know if this is safe." And there was times where he'd be looking, like the car was moving, and he'd be like, "Yeah," dancing along with them, and I didn't know how to be like, "Sir, please don't kill me."
Yeah.
It's crazy. I don't like letting other people drive me around.
Yeah. Because not everyone's safe.
No. I know I'm safe. Well,
Mhm.
safe for me.
Yeah. Maybe we need to go back to taxis. I have never felt unsafe in a yellow taxi.
I have, but very, very, very rarely. It'll be like, whoa, this taxi's pretty rickety. Ooh-wee, I don't know. These back tires might be leaving.
Yeah.
There's that. Sometimes they're like a little too aggressive. But like, yeah, I've never been like, oh, you're on the wrong side of the road. Or like you almost slammed into somebody, rolled down the window and said, this is my way.
Yeah. Why don't you wear a seatbelt in the backseat?
There's no need.
That's not correct.
I really don't think there's a need. I think things will happen in front first.
You just told a story where you ran into the back seat and hurt your knees. That wasn't nothing.
No, but if I was wearing a seatbelt, my neck would probably have marks on it.
Oh, your neck would probably have marks on it. Dang.
Yeah, I would probably be hurt even more if I was wearing something constricting me.
No, that's not true.
I don't. I just feel like in the back seat, it's not necessary. And then those cars where it beeps when you have something in the back seat, that's unnecessary. Grow up. Trust me.
You can't be trusted clearly. You won't wear your seatbelt.
No, you're right. And every time that nice man in my life, we get in an Uber, he always puts a seatbelt in the back, and I go, okay, safety guy.
Yeah, he wants to be safe.
I'm like, oh my God, he likes safety so much. And right now in this moment, I'm like, oh, that might be mean.
I mean, he's doing it right. He should be wearing. Everyone should be wearing a seatbelt. Cars are dangerous, and even if the car you're in isn't causing an accident, someone could hit you behind, and then you fly forward. Or
I guess I just don't see that for me. Also, I'll just slam into the seat in front of me. There's no way I'm sliding between the seats.
Sure, but slamming into the seat in front of you isn't great either.
I don't know. I just feel like
We have a friend who her cab got in an accident in New York, and she had to like go to physical therapy for a year after.
this is my friend too.
Tessa,
Oh, I did know that.
she like dealt with like a lot of pain after.
Was she wearing a seatbelt?
No,
Oh,
but now she does.
and this is supposed to be a lesson for me.
It should be.
Don't you hate that when you have a lesson for someone and they're like, no, I'm not going to take it? Because that's what's happening right now.
All right.
No one will ever make me wear my seatbelt in the back.
Okay.
I'll have to fly through the windshield.
But what do you not like about it?
I don't like being constrained in the back seat because there's a whole bench.
And are you laying fully down on the whole bench?
No, but what if I want to slide to the other side?
Okay, then you take the seatbelt off and you slide.
That's a whole to-do.
Mm-hmm.
It's
All right.
just not for me.
Okay.
And I'm sure there's things that aren't for you.
Try me.
What's a safety thing?
I don't know.
Okay, these shoes, something could impale them. They're
My shoes basically have a seatbelt on it. I am strapped in. I am the most secure in these shoes ever.
okay, touche. I don't know. I don't really know any more safety things to test you on because I'm not a
okay.
safety girl.
This is true. You wouldn't know. You wouldn't know. You don't do it yourself.
Wow. You know what I don't like on airplanes? Where they have like the car seat belts now.
Yeah, that is weird.
Why?
In case of rough air, turbulence, or
But then
whatever?
others just have the lap belt.
I think it's for when you lay down, so you have something like secure on your body.
Oh.
That's what I assume, because that's the only difference between those seats and those seats in the back that have just a lap belt.
Oh, I see.
I think it's for when you lay fully reclined. You have like.
That's really funny because that's when I undo it. But I always keep my lap belt on.
Okay, good.
Because I was like, well, I mean, if we do hit a pocket of air, I don't want to be airborne to the ceiling.
Exactly.
That doesn't seem like fun. That would be humiliating.
Be embarrassing.
I'm the only one on the ceiling. Everyone's looking at me like, is this her first time on a plane? She's on the ceiling. Yeah, I don't want that.
Yeah.
I'm not trying to get injured in the sky.
Okay, well, that's good.
Only on land.
Where it's more likely.
All right. Should we answer questions and queries?
Let's do
I think
that.
I'm qualified.
Yeah.
Okay, this one is called How to Stop Attracting Toxic Friends.
Oh.
Hi, Nicole and Sasheer. Love the podcast. I took your advice on doing a hobby to make friends. I joined a 200-hour yoga teacher training with about 20 other women. I made friends with two of them, D and J, and they seemed nice. Over the course of 2 years, I set D up with my partner's friend, and she ghosted me shortly after. We later found out she yelled at him daily and told him she hated me because I forgot her birthday. Jay has been casually rude and cruel on more than one occasion. I called out D's behavior over text, but she never responded. B still reaches out, but never makes plans, and I rarely answer. I think they meant D. D still reaches out but never makes plans, and I rarely answer. I wonder if it's my fault I attracted these two toxic people out of a large group. How do I stop this pattern and spot unhealthy people before they infiltrate my life? Thanks so much.
Boy, that's tough.
Yeah.
Because I've met people, and you've been with me on several of these occasions where I'm like, I love this person. And then on the next hang, I'm like, whoa, this person's fucking nuts. This person's out of their fucking gourd. My God.
Mm-hmm.
Ugh. It is, I don't think it's this person that is attracting toxic people. I think toxic people are enthralling at first.
Yeah.
Because a lot of toxic people are narcissists, and narcissists turn on the charm in the beginning and then let their real selves be known later.
Yeah.
Maybe my advice is like, don't invest too much in people at first.
Mm-hmm.
Like maybe be like, this is fun. And if you like someone, just like maybe curate some get-togethers, like a bunch of get-togethers so you can like really get to know those people.
Yeah. Yeah. Date them first.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, actually have a few hangs and be like, okay, this feels good. And if red flags start popping up, then you could be like, okay, well, I have to invite them this weekend, or you can start slowing down on the hangs.
And I think, what was it, a 200-person yoga thing?
I think that's what they said, yeah.
200 hour.
Oh, 200
It
hour.
was 20, maybe it's 20 girls.
20 people, 200 hour. I think if this person were to do something like this over again, I think maybe curate a hang with everybody at first and like mingle with different people to see like who you like. Maybe do like curate like 2 or 3 of them and then pick your winners.
It's like The Bachelor.
But I think if you start with a bigger, because kind of like that's what improv was for me. Because I would have class with these people, and then I would do like indie shows, and then I would just like kind of mix and match people until I was like, oh, this person sticks. And then I found you and I was like, I don't need another person. Turned into a demon.
Yeah, that is true. Yeah, after class, we'd be like, let's all get drinks. I mean, 20 is a lot of people, but, if you just have like an open invitation, like whoever wants to go hang, let's do it. And like that is easier. And hopefully outside of that class environment, you can be like, actually, I like these qualities.
Yeah.
Yeah. And maybe pay attention to what qualities you're attracted to. Like if it's like, man, I love how she just like tells it like it is. Well, maybe that's gonna be like too much later. Or like, yeah, maybe just like be aware of what things seem exciting and think like, will I love that later?
I think you're onto something. I think before the hangs, you should make a list of qualities you're looking for in friends. So it's in your mind that it's like, I'm looking for someone who asks questions about my life. I'm looking for somebody who is in a relationship as well. So like maybe we could go on double dates or whatever. I'm looking for someone with no kids.
I love that. That's
can
smart.
just like weed out people.
Yeah.
I don't think we're making lists enough.
I love making lists.
I love making a list and checking it twice. I'm Santa. Imagine I was Santa and I just never told you.
I'd be like, that's so rude. All this time? You wouldn't tell me?
But would you hold my secret?
Yes, I would.
You would?
Yeah.
I think you would too.
Yeah. No one would believe me. Like, Nicole, Santa, okay.
Nicole?
I'm like, have you ever seen her on Christmas?
Where am I on Christmas?
Where is she?
Who knows?
In the sky.
I'm in the sky. Let's do another one.
Okay, this is from M. Hi, Nicole. Hi, Sasheer. I'm a late diagnosed neurodivergent mocha hazelnut woman. I served my time in the military hoping it would build my confidence and make me unshakable, but that wasn't my experience. I wanted to ask you both how you deal with bullies, critical people, and how you clear their musty energy. How do you show up in the world with courage and fearlessness in your self-image and voice even after difficult or painful experiences? Thank you. I admire you lovely gals. I'm enjoying the podcast so frickin' much, and I appreciate your humor and empathy.
I think it just takes practice, and it's an ongoing journey.
Yes.
There are probably people who are like, I'm unflappable. You can't bother me. I don't give a shit what people say about me. But that's rare and hard. I think a lot of people are affected by what people say, are affected by bullies, can't help but be critical, hear criticism and also be self-critical. Yeah, but I do think like the more conscious you are of it, being like, oh, you know what? This is a negative thought I don't need. Like that, just being aware of it is also like on the journey to eventually having just less negative thoughts or less criticisms like playing in your head, or like, yeah, it just takes practice and actually being aware, like, oh, you know what? I don't need that.
Yeah. I dress strangely sometimes to other people, and I pick and choose the days I'm okay with knowing that somebody might say something mean to me. I just kind of like, when I pick out something and I look in the mirror and I go, well, that's a little wild. I go, am I okay with maybe somebody saying something mean? Or am I not? And if I'm not, I will change it to something still a little strange, but like more normal. And for the most part, I don't really mind like if people have criticisms like on my comedy, because I'm not for everybody, or they don't like how I look. That's not really for everybody. I like how I look. But I will say, I've been online bullied about lotion recently. I won't stop talking about this. I said I didn't use lotion on my whole body. Now I do. I think 2 months on lotion, and it's been really great. My skin has actively changed, and it was a note maybe I needed earlier. And people, they keep calling me ashy butt. They're like, she don't use a washcloth either. And I'm like, but I do.
Yeah, that's not implied.
And I don't know how to turn off those notifications so I don't see it all the time. But I was like, I was on Instagram and I was like reading some of the comments, and then I was like, wait, I don't need to defend myself I know I use a washcloth. I know I was very ashy for a while. My butt was never ashy. My butt always looked good. It was fine. But then I was like, it's crazy that like I'm in like holding so much with this. So I was like, I guess if you want to read them, but like maybe don't. And then just kind of like, I think owning that you know your truth is very powerful.
Yeah.
To be like, I know what I do. That's okay. And I know I'm like complaining about being online bullied, but like at the end of the day, I'm not like up at night about it. I'll just complain about it for like maybe 30 minutes today.
Yeah.
And then I'll just like move on.
Yeah. Yeah. I think also it's much easier to remember all the bad things people are saying than the good things. And speaking of lists, I don't do it all the time, but if I get like a really nice compliment or a really nice like thing that someone said to me, I'll try to write it down.
Oh.
And then like if I'm feeling like bad, look at it and be like, oh, so and so said this about me, or like I got a comment about my performance this time, or whatever. Just like to remind myself, like, oh yeah, people do say nice things about me, and I'm okay.
Yeah. I think that's really nice because we do tend to remember the negative.
Yeah.
And we gotta flip-flop that around.
Flip-flop that around.
And remember the positive.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Solved. Should we do one more? Let's do one more.
Yeah. Okay. Hi, Nicole and Sasheer. I'm 32, female, and I started taking Lexapro, about 20 milligrams for my anxiety and depression in the fall of 2024. With Lexapro, PCOS, and bodies changing in your 30s, I gained weight about 40 pounds. I'd rather have my mental health and be healthy even though I gained a few pounds. However, I constantly hear from my mother that I'm very fat now. I look terrible, and she provides me with immigrant mom fat burning tips. Whenever I wear something that shows my figure, the comments start again. The worst part was she said this in front of my friends recently. She will watch me eat and force me to drink lemon water time to time. It's gotten to the point that I don't feel comfortable eating around her or wearing form-fitting clothes. My boyfriend mentioned that he felt more attracted to me when I was less weight. And he's not as extreme as my mom, but he's constantly asking if I went to the gym, what my diet is consisting of, when my medication will decrease, and calling me my cute, chunky peanut. He's not as bad as my mom, but it still feels like shit. When I have mentioned it to both of them, I don't feel great when they say these things. Sometimes they stop, but then they start again. However, they think if they say it, it will help and motivate me. I'm trying my best. I'm working out. I'm watching my diet. I'm going to therapy, and I have a remote job until I have to travel for events. It's a stressful job, but it's not enough for them. I've struggled with self-confidence all my life, and now I feel it more than ever. I look at myself in the mirror and think that maybe they're right. And so I know this isn't a friendship question, but I enjoy hearing you both from making us laugh, talking about life, your stories. Thank you for always making me laugh while I'm working. It brings me a big smile. I got my sister into listening to you both.
That is tough.
Yeah.
I think our friend does not sound like she wants to change her body right now.
Yeah.
And I think that is fucking okay. I think gaining 40 pounds but being okay mentally is fine.
Huge win.
I think that's a really nice trade-off.
Yeah.
Weight is not the worst thing that can happen to you. And to me is not a huge deal.
Yeah.
I think her partner, I think you really got to sit down that partner and say, I don't like this. This is a non-negotiable for me. If it continues, we then have to actually talk about the longevity of this relationship because I cannot be harassed in a relationship like this. It's not nice and it's not kind. And I assume that you loved me for me. And it seems like my body has a little bit more weight, pun intended, than like my personality and who I am as a person.
Yeah.
So like that's a you problem and it's not a me problem. So if we break up, it's because of you and you can't get over this problem. I think with your mom, you can either have the same boundaries where you're like, I just simply won't speak to you anymore. But what I did with my grandpa was he would be like, you are fat. And I'd go, yes, I am. And he'd go, don't eat that. And I go, I won't. I just made him right because then you can't say anything else if someone just goes, you're right.
Yeah.
Or you don't look good in that. I don't. What else are you going to say if I'm just going to start agreeing with you? And I think sometimes they would just he would tucker himself out about saying mean things to me. And it stopped bothering me because I'd be like, yeah, I just know I'm in your right mode.
Yeah.
And it's not fun, but it is a way to cope with that.
Yeah. Yeah. I do that with my mom sometimes too, where she'll like give a suggestion that I don't like or need or will use. And I'll be like, thanks. You're like, oh, you know what? That's a good idea. I'll look into that. So like when this person's mom is giving like weight loss suggestions, they could be like, oh, okay. Thanks for the tip, you know, or like, and just like, you can ignore it. You don't actually have
you
to
don't
follow
have to do it.
You don't have to drink the lemon water. You don't have to like do it. You can just be like, oh, okay. Thanks for suggesting that. Because also, I mean, I don't know where this person's family is from. I would imagine this mom, who sounds like an immigrant, probably is doing it. They think they're being loving. They think that it's like, I want my daughter to have a good life. Thin people have a good life. Or who knows, you know, like, or it's superficial and they're just like, I just want my daughter to look good.
Yeah.
And so they're saying this because they think that's helpful. They don't realize how unhelpful that actually is. So, like, and it sounds like you've already had talks with her about this. So you could keep doing that, but I think that's just going to stress you out more and like really exhaust you. It's so much emotional labor to explain why this is a problem, when you could just be like, okay.
Yeah.
And like move on with your life, because she's either going to keep doing it or she'll get tired of it and be like, I guess she did accept my suggestion. All right. Job well done.
Yeah. Because my grandparents, they're from Barbados, so they are immigrants. Me explaining things to them has no effect.
Yeah.
Like, there's just not like oh my goodness, we hurt your feelings. And no, it's just like everybody I've met on my dad's side from Barbados who like lives here now, they don't have weight problems. I do. So like, it would be like, it's one of those things where I think they felt like there's something wrong with you and we're not helping, but we're going to fix it.
Yeah.
And we'll fix it just by talking at you.
Yeah.
And that's not going to fix it. So yeah, I just go, yep, very big, can't believe.
Yeah. And with your partner, I feel like that this person you can be real with.
Yes.
They should be able to understand what you're saying. And also like, I would guess that the person who wrote in is expressing how they feel about their mom, but I'd be like, I can't take this from my mom and
my
you.
partner.
Like,
yeah.
I cannot be surrounded by criticism like this. Like, you actually need to be on my team. And I'm aware I gained weight, but I don't want to feel like it's a problem every day or however often it is. Like the way you can help me is actually support me.
Yes.
And be happy that my mental health is improved.
But she did say she did talk to him. That's why I'm like, it's a him problem at this point.
Yeah, definitely.
And peace. Like, gaining weight but having mental health, that's a win. Being single and having peace, that's a win. So because I really think if this person loved her for her, he'd be fine with weight gain, whatever. But I'm also like, if you have a preference and you don't want to be with somebody heavy, that's you.
Yeah.
That's on you.
Yeah.
Go find somebody. Like,
yeah, like it doesn't have to be a deal breaker, but it can be. If this person really has a problem, like he just simply does not want to be with someone who's not thin, he should go live his life and find that person. And you also deserve to have peace and not feel like your partner is adding to your stress.
Yes.
Yeah.
Crazy though. I would never break up with someone over weight. I would just be like, wow, they're now Winnie the Pooh. And who's cuter than Winnie the fucking Pooh?
Winnie the Pooh's really cute.
Very few things.
If you ask me, very few things.
Very few things.
Yeah.
Solved.
Yeah.
Break up with him. You. Get him out of here. Well, that's it, Sasheer.
That's it, Nicole.
You've been best friend. We have.
You've been best friend.
You've been best friend. Goodbye. Bye.
That was a Headgum podcast.